Excited?
I am.
This is where you usually rise to the occasion.
And we got Matt Barrows at 12.
All right.
So we can talk about what word am I looking for? Health is wealth. Just if if the Niners are getting healthy, Steiny, because I feel like I don't have the intel, but I feel like things might be going in their direction.
Well, I hope so. You see, Aiden Hutchinson got hurt yesterday for the Lions. They're one of the 49ers.
He broke his leg.
Big competitors this year. He's one of the better players. He got hurt. A lot of teams dealing with injuries right now. Mm-hmm. It's a matter of how you handle it. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Hey, I got a question for you. You think Bay Area fans think of the Chiefs like they think of I don't know, LeBron's Cleveland teams or let's say the old Houston Rockets? Are they hated by Niner fans or are they respected?
That's wild, Steiny. So I'm going to say
I didn't know I was going to come out and ask
you threw me for a loop. I'm going to say this. I think right now we're watching a modern-day dynasty where had the Niners handled their business, history would be changed, but they didn't.
Right. History changed.
Okay, but Patrick Mahomes is not a narcissist like I believe LeBron James is. So I don't believe they're mad at Mahomes and the Chiefs, but I don't think that vitriol is there because I don't think Mahomes sticks his chest out like that. But I will say this about the Chiefs for me, and I'm saying this a PSA to Niner fans. You really don't have to hate Patrick Mahomes. He won those games, those Super Bowls, but you choked them off. The Niners, I can make an argument on a whiteboard that they outplayed the Chiefs in 9 quarters of Super Bowl play, 7.5 of them. So you should be mad at yourself, not Patrick Mahomes. And my voice is back. It feels good, Steiny.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's there. And I don't think the vitriol is there for Patrick Mahomes like it was for LeBron James.
All right.
That's just my 2 cents. Let's hear from you. 888-957-9570. Do you hate Mahomes? And I want your answer.
No, I don't hate Mahomes.
Because you asked for a reason.
I don't hate Mahomes.
Do you think Niner
he's Steph
fans
Curry
do?
on another team? He's Steph Curry, except he doesn't play for us.
And he had no bearing on the Niner players last February not knowing the overtime rules. So be mad at your own. That wasn't a Mahomes problem. You picked him off. First possession of the second half of this last year's Super Bowl. So the Niners are 3-3, Steiny, and I do want to ask you before I get out of here.
First place.
What type of 3-3 is that to you? Is it a good 3-3? Are you feeling like – I feel like it's a bad 3-3, and let me just quickly tell you why.
Okay.
You should be 5-2, 5-1. You gave away 2 games against the Rams, and did you see the Cardinals yesterday at Lambeau? They're a mess, a hot mess, and they beat you because you squandered it. So, you're 3-3. You could be 5-1, but if you beat Kansas City and exercise these demons, Steiny, the Kansas City Demons – I think you should feel good as hell about what the rest of the season poses for you.
How do you feel about what Trent Williams said about this game on Sunday?
Now, I missed that.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
That's just another game.
Why in a crazy world do I feel like that?
No. You're supposed to say, what is he thinking?
We don't do script radio 10 to 2. You know that. But, Steiny, I'll tell you what. The math is still there. Somehow they were to slip up going into their Well, they got the bye after Dallas, right? So they would have Dallas, and if you watched anything yesterday on football regarding the Cowboys, they're a hot mess. So you could be 4-4, but it's about the Chiefs. Now, do you believe, Trent, that it's just another game?
Do I believe him?
Because you've had their number. You just haven't beaten them.
Wait, what?
You've had you know how to flummox Patrick Mahomes. You know how to keep that offense at bay. You just can't close. So it's not a talent issue with you and the Chiefs, even though they got 2 Super Bowls you should have.
You came in today, Goo, with a fact.
Early.
Yeah, you were early.
Yeah.
For you.
The Evan, but that hurt me.
Goo.
I'm right here.
49ers, Shanahan hasn't beaten them. So I don't know where you get this, we've had them. They've got you. You came in today and said, Steiny, you realize Kyle has not beaten Kansas City? And then you did further research and you said, actually, they did beat them in a preseason
Yeah, they did beat them. Yeah, but my point is they outclassed Kansas City in each of those games that they lost. That's my point is you can make a case, Donnie, that 2 of those losses to the Chiefs were ones that got away.
Yeah.
You took them to overtime. Maybe shouldn't even went to overtime. 2019, you had them up 10 in the second half.
4.
So I'm just, no. Like,
5.
I get it. You want to beat them, no doubt.
5 references to their lost Super Bowls.
It's that week.
In 9 minutes.
I think it's the week to do it, to empty the clip. Or the, yeah, boy.
49er fans, your squad is 3-3 right now. A lot of teams are 3-3. And now you go play the Kansas City Chiefs down at Levi Stadium. And Guru asked the question, is this a good 3-3 or a bad 3-3? I got to tell you, I know it's disappointing that they're 3-3, but the reality of the situation is they're in first place 6 games into the year.
Wow.
And they have everything still right in front of them. If you want to say that they've been hit hard by injury, feel free. And that would be another reason to me why 3-3 ain't that bad. Could you be 5-1? Yes, you could be had you closed some games, but you didn't. As Stephen A. Smith said, but you didn't.
Yeah. And
so here come the Chiefs with 2 games to go before the bye week. And I think the goal is 5-3. Can you get to the bye week 5-3? Can you beat the Chiefs and then beat the Cowboys? Go into the bye week.
Wow.
Now here we go. We get McCaffrey, and we're ready to go.
No, Steiny, that's it right there. That's the idea, and I believe they can do that. That's why, I'm looking for the word why this game against the Chiefs is so symbolic, but it is symbolic because you lost to the team twice in the Super Bowl, and they are the standard. But you said something that hit me as I got my French vanilla latte in the green room this morning, Steiny. You said Kansas City's just the flip side. They're undefeated, but you feel like they're due for an L.
I do. They haven't been playing great. They've figured out ways to win this year. The 49ers have lost a couple games that they feel like they should have won. So I think these teams have, let me ask you this. 49ers are favored.
Well,
they're favored.
Yeah. So they were favored against Arizona by 7. They were favored by 5.5, 6 against Minnesota. They were favored by what? 7, 7.5 against the Rams. So that means diddly squat to me. Is this defense going to play like it did against Seattle last Thursday?
925, putting you on the spot right off the bat.
I thought we were done with that Friday, putting me on the spot.
What did I do?
What the trick call?
Oh, the dude from Dallas?
Yeah, Mia didn't like it. Yeah, but go ahead.
She didn't like the call, or she didn't like your reaction to the call?
She wants to know who put him up to it, but go ahead. I said that was natural. It was organic.
So that made its way onto Dallas radio?
I got some feedback.
Talk to me?
Yeah. No, give
me the story.
The Metroplex, somehow that audio made it to that Metroplex, so they don't know who I am.
Yes, they do.
Yeah.
You're Cowboy Darryl, aren't you?
Remember I called, Evan reminded me, I told you, you're a spy. I used that. But anyway, tell me, Steiny, you feeling that, huh?
Feeling what?
The fact that they're favored, the Chiefs are kind of, I think good teams figure out how to win when they're not at their greatest. And that's what I don't like, just from a football standpoint, about this year's Chiefs. We've seen Patrick Mahomes win a Super Bowl against the Eagles on one leg. Mm-hmm. His ankle was done. They did that. Last year, we could play the Steve Young sound where they were compromised. This was the least ferocious version of offense by the Chiefs since Mahomes been there, and they beat you in the Super Bowl. Like, they just
6.
They know how to do it, man. And are they going to come in here off a bye? That's the big thing. Andy Reid, I believe you got his record.
I do have his record. 27-4 after the bye week in the regular season.
Man.
27-4. Whew.
Yeah.
This is going to be a fun game. 125, Levi Stadium. You mad?
Oh, no, I love that.
Because it's not a Sunday night game?
No, both teams wear red. It's going to be, the uniform scheme is going to be off the hook. And I don't know if you know this
about... Can they both wear red?
No, one will be white and the other will be red. But Niners will be red and the Chiefs will be white, but they'll probably have the red
you
pants.
Know that right now?
Yeah, because the Niners they're not going to do that petitioning to wear the white jerseys. But the sun will hit off the red different.